Is the rematch with Sean O'Malley versus Merab going to be a different outcome this time because Sean O'Malley said he was injured with the messed up hip in the first one? Here's what I think about it. What's good, you guys? Angel here from Always Authentic, bro, and we're about to break down UFC 316, which is the rematch: Sean O'Malley versus Merab Dvalishvili. I don't really know how to say his last name, bro, but that's just the way I'm gonna say it. The UFC has been in a slump for a little while with only fight nights. It's been really stressful to see, but we're back, and June is stacked, bro. Hey, I'm fucking hyped. Hope you guys are hyped. I'm hyped as fuck. June is looking real stacked, and Sean O'Malley is the way to start it off versus Merab. Man, the things that Merab has been doing so far in the UFC is insane. People are already calling him the best bantamweight, which is crazy statement. Nah, it's not a crazy statement, bro. I'm gonna be real. He finished Umar in his last fight. That was crazy to me. Sean O'Malley has been on a break for a while, and we're gonna see, man. We're gonna get into this card. We're gonna start off for the first fight, which is, I'm pretty sure I already knew it, which is Vicente Luque versus Kevin Holland. We got Kevin Holland coming in as the favorite, -265, and Vicente Luque coming in as a +215. So let's get into this fight, bruh. We got both fighters. I mean, Vicente, he's more of a vet already. We got Kevin Holland's a little bit more younger. Kevin Holland's been super active, super active. And if you guys remember in the last breakdown I did, I actually feel like if you're gonna be this active in the UFC, you gotta be winning, bro. You can't be taking a lot of L's, stuff like that. But who do I have winning this fight? We got Vicente. He's really good on the feet, and he has some submission wins. I think that's going to be a way he has to win this fight. I wouldn't want to keep it on the feet with someone like Kevin Holland, who's really lengthy. I would try to take him to the ground. Look what RDR just did to him, submitted him, and he made it look super easy. I know he's a bigger fighter than Vicente, but hey, if I was Vicente, I don't really know how to say it. Hopefully I'm saying his name right, bro. But if I was him, I would take it to the ground, bro. Straight up. Take it to the ground and go from there. As for Kevin Holland, I would try to keep the distance and, keep Vicente at reach. You got the reach advantage, and I would just do what you do best, which is striking. And just don't let yourself get taken down so easily. I hope he's been working on his takedown defense, because he has been getting taken down very easily, like way too easily. And I think his ground game is not there at all. Not at all. Let me put some respect on it. He has some ground game, but it's not really there. And I wouldn't want to be on the ground with someone like Vicente. So in this fight, I'm going to go with Holland. Going with Kevin Holland because I think the reach is going to be too much for Vicente, but Holland has to watch out and have good ass takedown defense. Like I said, hopefully he's been working on that takedown defense, but I'm going with Kevin Holland on that one, and I think he's going to win by knockout. That's my guess, my prediction, just because of the power he has in those hands and the reach. And I think he can not easily, but I think he can crack Vicente, to be honest, on the feet. Let's go to the next one. So the next one is Mario Batista versus Patchy Mix. All of a sudden it wants to be windy. So the next one we got is Batista versus Patchy Mix. If you guys know, Patchy Mix came from PFL, I believe, and people are really hyped about it. So we'll see how this goes. The first fight, the original fight was supposed to be Mario Batista versus Chito Vera, but Chito Vera got fucking hurt, which sucks. But anyway, we got this fight now, and Mario Batista, that win against Jose Aldo, that shit was I don't know about it. What do you guys think, bro? Chat, what do you guys think? But anyway, I'm gonna go with the one that's joining the UFC. I feel like he's gonna try to make a statement into his opening fight in the UFC, and I think he's gonna go crazy. And that's gonna be Patchy Mix, bro. I'm picking Patchy Mix on this one. Who knows? Maybe I'm underestimating Mario Batista, but I'm going with Patchy Mix on this one. Let's go to the next one. So we got this fight. This fight was supposed to happen in a card in the past. I forgot which card it was, but Kevin Gastelum versus Joe Pyfer. And Joe Pyfer decided that he couldn't handle Chile from Mexico. So he started saying that he got food poisoning and he's never coming back, yada, yada, yada. But he just couldn't handle some salsa verde. If you know, you know. Guess he couldn't handle that. But here we are. They rebooked it. We got Kevin Gastelum versus Joe Pyfer. Bro, even though I want Calvin, I don't know why I said Kevin, bro. Calvin Gastelum, even though I want him to win, I don't think it's gonna happen, to be real, to be authentic. I think I'm gonna go with Joe Pyfer on it, just because of the power he has in his hands, the height advantage, the reach advantage. I think it's gonna be too much for Calvin. And Calvin, he's already at an age where he can't really get that much better. And Joe Pyfer is really young. He's 28, and I feel like he has more of a chance of improving, obviously, as a fighter. So I am gonna go with Joe Pyfer, and honestly, he might stop this one. But Calvin Gastelum does have a chin, bro. So who knows? But I do have Joe Pyfer winning this, and it's a 3-rounder, so we won't be seeing Calvin. Because Calvin could go 5 rounds, and that would have been an advantage for him, but it's 3 rounds, so no really advantage there. But I'm going with Joe Pyfer on it, and I think he's gonna get it done by stoppage or KO. One of the two for sure. Let's go to the next one, bro. Juliana Pena versus Kayla Harrison. Honestly, these two been trash talking way more than Merab and Sean, and I liked it. I liked that press conference. I thought it was dope the way they were shit talking each other. Juliana Pena, she's returning, and against someone like Kayla Harrison, sheesh, bro. I just want to see how she's gonna do with Kayla Harrison's wrestling. Juliana Pena for sure has the better stand-up, bro, for sure. But it really depends on that for me, is how is Juliana Pena going to stop the wrestling, stop the takedowns, because that's all Kayla Harrison's really going to do, I'm pretty sure. So I feel like it's really going to be, that's going to be the key right there, is can she stop the takedowns? If she can stop the takedowns, I think she wins this fight. If she can't, I think Kayla Harrison's going to win this one by decision. But to go with my decision, bro, fuck it. I'm going with Juliana Pena on this one. I'm going to risk it. She's 35. She's not that old yet. Kayla Harrison's 34. Kayla Harrison does have the height advantage, but Juliana does have the reach advantage. But I'm going with Juliana Pena as long as she's able to stop the takedowns, and she could go 5 rounds. We already know that. I think she could win it on the feet for sure, hands down. But that's my take. That's my choice for the co-main event on UFC 316. Going Juliana Pena, bro. I think she's gonna become. It is for the belt, right? I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's for the belt, unless I'm tripping. But if it's not for the belt, I don't know. But I do have her winning this fight for sure, no doubt about it. And for the main event, bro, here we go. Drum roll. We got Merab Dvalishvili, I can't say his last name, bro, versus Sugar Sean O'Malley, bro. Here we go. Here's the rematch. This is where it all is. I feel like all the pressure is on Sean O'Malley because he says he was injured in the first one and he couldn't really wrestle. He couldn't really do takedown defense because of his hip. I don't see why he would lie about that. But I don't know, man. That first fight, Merab was pretty much dominating. Yeah, he wasn't doing anything crazy, but he was doing what he usually does, which is hold you against the cage, throw those knees to your fucking thighs, and that shit probably hurts like a bitch. I can't even imagine. But he was doing that. He was dominating. Sean thinks that he won two to three rounds, which is, I don't know if that's true or not, because if we're going by like control time, I think Merab had hella control time. I know it wasn't that entertaining, that entertaining of a fight, because Merab is someone that really can't finish anybody, even though he's a beast. He is a beast. He's probably is the best bantamweight in the world, just because of his cardio. He has decent striking. He beat Umar Nurmagomedov, which was wild to me. That fight was insane, bro. If you watch that fight, you know that fight was entertaining as fuck. But, bruh, this is the rematch. It all depends if Sean is able to stuff those takedowns. The only thing is like, for me, is like, you can't really be comfortable on the feet with someone like Merab, especially the way what he was doing in the first round, which was like non-stop moving, like feinting, throwing his hands everywhere. Every strike that Merab does is for a takedown. That's what Sean has to realize and get prepared for. If I was him, I'll try to eat those shots and like just back up or like get ready for the takedown. But man, Sean did have some ways, some parts of the fight, like those body hits, those teeps. Hey, they were starting to get to Merab at the end. We all remember Merab was starting to look at the time, which at first I thought he was trolling, but I guess it was like for real that he was actually hurt in his body. So, man, who do I got in this rematch, bro? Like, this is such a difficult fight. Merab, I feel like he has to be perfect for the whole fight again. It only takes one mistake for Sean to be able to put your lights out. And for Sean, it's more of trying not to get too tired out by defending the takedowns, because they're going to be non-stop against someone like Merab, and trying to be comfortable on the feet as well, because if Sean's not comfortable on the feet, bro, he's not going to be able to land a hard strike, and he's not going to be able to do what he's used to doing, just being Sean, being Sugar Sean, showing us the Sugar Show, bro. But man, bro, this rematch is so hard. We see Sean, he's taking it way more serious. He's like straight up like taking out all the distractions in his life. I watched the podcast of him on Full Send, and like, he's way different. He seems way more mature as well. He says that he was forcing the shit talking too, and now he's just trying to be in business and just get that belt back, bro. I can't do anything but respect that. Merab, on the other hand, I feel like he's just so good. Cardio, he's not gonna gas out. However, those body shots though, that's like crazy to me that those were actually affecting him really bad. But like I said, he has to be perfect the whole fight. Man, for this rematch, bro, shit's tough, man. This shit's tough. It really all depends, bro. Like, it can Sean stuff some of the takedowns. That's it. And then get flow on the feet. He has to be able to flow on the feet, bro. That's the only way he's gonna win this fight. He has to flow on the feet and throw some combos and not be scared to get taken down so much. But bruh, here's the ways I see Merab winning. Same old. Don't keep yourself predictable. Keep moving like he did in the first fight. Get Sean O'Malley tired. Try to like throw knees again, and so his footwork isn't the same, and just gas him out with takedowns, like non-stop, trying to take you down non-stop. Sean O'Malley, on the other hand, throw those teeps again, have Merab kind of second guessing going for a takedown, throw some knees, get him scared of those knees, throw some strikes. Obviously you gotta strike, bro. He wasn't really striking that much, I feel like. or he wasn't really landing as well. Like I felt like he was not landing. He was kind of just trying to go for one of those hard hits and hoping they land, I felt like. And I just feel like he has to go out there like he has nothing to lose, which I kind of feel like he doesn't. You're not champion anymore. You're getting doubted already. You got nothing to lose. But as much as him saying like that he was injured the first fight, I feel like that does put pressure on you for sure, because you want to show people that you were actually injured and you want to make it a different fight, which maybe deep inside he does really feel like he was injured and that did fuck up the fight for him. But I feel like everybody goes in fights injured, but for sure having a fucked up hip, that's for sure gonna affect you. I'm pretty sure he would rather have something else messed up than your hip. But we seen fucking Umar, bro. He did the whole fight and no one even realized that he had a broken hand in the second round, which is crazy. And who knows about that fight? That could have made a big difference as well. But we'll only see. Only time will tell if we ever get that rematch. But going for my pick, bruh. Fuck. I know I'm gonna get hated for this. I know I'm gonna probably be fuck it. Maybe I am being a little biased. Maybe I just really believe in Sean O'Malley. I'm going with Sean O'Malley in the rematch. As much as I feel like it's way harder for him to win this fight, I just feel like I believe that this is gonna be a different Sean O'Malley. All the training footages I see, him training with Mighty Mouse for jiu-jitsu, him training with, just being more open to like training with the greats. Who knows what Mighty Mouse showed him, bro? And someone like Mighty Mouse, who has IQ and breaks down fights, could have given him some crazy intel. So, and plus, bro, like I said, the reason why I'm also going for Sean is because Merab isn't someone that can get a finish. So like, yeah, he'll take you down and shit, but he's not gonna finish you. So I feel like Sean can just risk it all. Like I said, he has nothing to lose, so I am going with Sugar Sean O'Malley in the rematch. I believe, bro. I believe. I feel like Merab has to be perfect again for 25 minutes, and that's going to be difficult to do against someone like Sean O'Malley again. Sean already saw how the first fight went, and I feel like he can change more things than Merab can. Merab can't really change much, but to try and do the same. So that's who I'm going with the main event. Is Sugar Sean O'Malley is my pick. Juliana Pena, Joe Pyfer, Patchy Mix, and Kevin Holland, bro. Those are my UFC 316 breakdown picks. Anyways, let me know your guys' picks, bro. I'm hyped. I'm nervous as well. I'm pretty sure you guys are nervous as well. But if you guys love these breakdowns and you really love the UFC, hit that subscribe button, bro, and hit that like, hit that, and comment down below, bro. Comment your picks. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Let me know if you agree with me or disagree. Other than that, always be authentic and be ready for that summer drop, bro. Go follow the Instagram at alwaysauthentic.co and be ready for that summer drop. Other than that, later. Have a blessed day. Peace.